Die Geschichte von Ug99 begann mit einer einzelnen Pilzspore, irgendwo im Hochland Ostafrikas. Vielleicht auf der Berberitze, vielleicht auf einer uralten Weizensorte. Fest steht, der Pilz hat viel verändert, für die Bauern, aber auch für die Wissenschaft.
Why Ug99 is important? First of all, is because it has virulence for many resistance genes. Second, is very aggressive, extremely aggressive. It's like a not very typical stem rust. This is not a race that sleeps. That's why we say that rust never sleeps.
At the same time, having battles or challenges like this is also a blessing in disguise. Before the emergence of Ug99, we had a very handful of scientists who were working on stem rust. And now you could see there are about 300 to 400 researchers who are working on stem rust within this project, trying to address various issues.
Disease is always a political issue. So rusts, they're not a quarantine disease. I mean, you can't stop them at the border because they're windblown. It's impossible. But even so, we've had some instances where some countries have been reluctant to share data. But if we have these gaps in the information system, then the next countries in the chain, they can't benefit because they don't know what's happening. So we're putting up these maps that are showing all the survey data over vast areas, and you would have maps with like holes in the data, and people can instantly see, okay, this is where we have data and this is where we don't have data, and there's a certain element of peer pressure that goes along with that. It's great. I mean, this whole community that's come up around this issue.
I wish to see these programs grow to the level that we are able not only to satisfy our small-scale farmers or large-scale farmers, but also to link effectively with industry. That comes with employment, that comes with income, that comes with export, and that's a place we'd want to be. Instead of becoming net importers, we'd also want to begin to export. Yes.
There is one variety which offers quite a bit of promise and excitement to me. It makes you feel happy when you see such healthy plants which are quite resistant, and these offer hope for future, that these could be the varieties that could be deployed in some of the regions to address the issue of stem rust.
My thinking is, even for the modern varieties, the high-yielding varieties, we need the genes. Those genes are in the farmers' varieties. If we are not taking care of this important and the precious genetic resources, then in the future we may be in problem.
Everything is connected. So even if you have a variety that you think it's very resistant, it may still collapse, because evolution is a powerful force, and at some point some pathogen will break that very powerful resistance. In a way or another, that is the destiny of all sorts of resistance. So for a good agricultural advisor, if the farmer doesn't want to take risk, would be you plant a bit of this, a bit of this, a bit of that, because if you have an outbreak of the disease that you fear, it's impossible that everything collapses.
I don't think we'll ever, eliminate rust diseases. They're just too adaptable.
Each pathogen has its own strategies. The more you know about them, and the more friendly you are with them, means you are not afraid of them, then you can work out a good defense against them. They are the enemy in a sense that they are also looking how to break whatever you have done, so destroy what you have done, and they are enemy of farmers. If we failed in some way or the other, then farmers are losing their crops. That's the saddest part,
Auf seine Art ist der Pilz Freund und Feind zugleich. Er fordert die Menschen heraus. In diesem Spiel der Evolution können wir uns nur anpassen oder verlieren.